Eleni, what are you buying?
I'm buying buckets.
Another bucket. What time is it?
7:20.
7:20. It's 7:20 and they're already having a bucket. Wait, second bucket. Way too early for me. Brazilians. Too early for me. Maybe at 8:30. 1 hour. Morning guys, super early start to the morning. It's 7:30 and I'm on my way for my first dives. The last 2 days I did the afternoon dive, but today is going to be the morning dive. So today's the last day for my advanced course. You only need to do 5 dives, but then, you know, every time you go out, whether it's the morning or the afternoon dives, they always do 2. So I'm going to pay for an extra one just for a fun dive. Extra dives here on the PP Islands is 1200 baht, which is, if I do quick maths, 45 to 50 bucks, somewhere around there, which is very cheap and is, you know, round about the same price as on the other Southeast Asia countries. So in Sydney, if you wanted to do 2 dives over a morning or a afternoon, it would cost you $180. That's $90 a dive, so that's nearly twice the price it is in Southeast Asia. So that's why I generally like to do all my dives when I travel, especially in Southeast Asia. It's very cheap, and you know, in my opinion, I like diving in warm waters, and the water here is, you know, a lot better visibility. It's a lot nicer diving, and I just like the atmosphere and the feel of it when I'm on holidays and I get to go diving. Laundry in Thailand. So it's nearly been 1 week and I've racked up a bit of laundry, so I just dropped it off this morning. It's 50 baht a kilo, so I paid 70 baht for mine. Could have paid 100 baht for an express service to get it in a few hours, but I thought I'd do it the hard way, save $2 and get it tomorrow morning. I'm sure I'll need something in that bag before then, but oh well. Yoga. There's no yoga, eh?
6 years ago when I was doing yoga every day.
Oh, there's no more, because I was looking for yoga. No yoga? That's crazy.
More, about I think 20 hours.
20 hours?
Because we stopped in Dubai about
stop over.
2-3 hours.
Lucy, George, and
Eleni.
Eleni, George. Good to meet you.
I lose all my energy, then I cry, but I feel so free now. However far away, I will be wild like a child as the time can fly. Whatever words they say, I won't care inside. My mind is like a wind. Don't be shy of what you feel, 'cause it's the result of what you give.
Finished our first dive at Beta Nok. There's 2 little islands around this area, Beta Nok and Beta Nai. And if you saw from that dive, went through the biggest bait ball ever, bigger than the one yesterday. So that was just mind-blowing. So that dive was just a fun dive, and the second dive, the next dive that I've got, is my last dive of the 5, which is just fish identification. I chickened out on the night dive since, you know, I wasn't feeling too well both nights, and 3 dives in a day is a bit too much, but I'm glad I did this one today. The weather out here is absolutely beautiful. So we're back at Pillai Lagoon for the 3rd time on the 3rd day, and this place is absolutely stunning. Sun's beaming, we're here in the morning rather than in the afternoon, And look at that water. So I think I'm gonna go have my lunch, have something to eat, and then go for a swim.
That's you have?
Yes.
And up what country?
What? Hello.
So this is Lucy.
Lucy from
Yes.
Brazil.
Oh, so this is Lucy from Brazil. You were just doing a fun dive, weren't you? How did you
Yes.
find it? Did you have fun?
Yes,
Yeah,
very
it's good
fun. I
dive.
love it.
Back at the port now, and maybe have some lunch. And this is Eleni and Elena. Yes. Confusing names.
Cambodia. Are you going to Cambodia? Are you?
Where?
Cambodia?
Oh, Cambodia. Yeah, I am. But behind you, just like I'm following you.
Yeah.
You guys here? You gotta leave, come back. Yeah. So that was a pretty full-on morning. It's gone pretty fast. It's already day seven, and I only have one more night here. So it actually wasn't too bad staying here. I actually quite enjoyed it. You know, I like to have my own space and you know, I like to leave things lying around and not have to worry about, you know, other people in the room going in and out. And you know, I could even walk around inside there naked if I wanted to. I've actually come to enjoy this place quite a bit, apart from that hill. You know, it's a pretty humid afternoon, and even just sitting here, I've still got sweat dripping down. The sun's out, it's humid, I hear the birds chirping. You know, it's a nice kind of environment here with the other cottages. So yeah, it's been a pretty pleasant stay. And this is what it's about, staying in, you know, nice simple places like this. For me anyway, staying in places like this makes me appreciate more of where I am. And then it makes me also want to get out there and want to explore a bit more. If you're like me in your free time, instead of just staying in a nice accommodation, relaxing the whole day, I can't just stay in one spot. I have to walk out and do something, either walk around. Even when I have nothing to do, I'm just walking around mindlessly, just checking out places, seeing what's out there. I'm just hanging by the beach, checking the shops, checking the streets. And you know, say after diving, I get to just come back here, chill out in my cottage, wet's still running down, hang out with the mozzies, you know, just get into it all. So if you're an adventurer like me and you're heading to the PP Islands, stay in one of these cottages. There's a whole heap of them bunched up on this side of the island and the far side of the island up the hill, and they're actually quite nice places to stay. And for only $24 a night, it's well worth it.
I can't even see it anymore.
Yeah, it's sort of going above us now. So that's your place, sir.
Just get on board, Caroline.
So I'm at Blueview at the moment, and I'm gonna fly my drone so I could show you guys just where it's located and the view of the beach at the front. So if you're ever going diving at PP Islands, this is the place to go. Here with me right now, watching the drone fly, is Caroline.
Hi.
And Dan, you met him before. Fly my drone, I'm gonna head it that way, and so you guys can see what this place looks like. It's awesome.
Up and away, I saw you, darling. Among the stars, and we were dancing. We flew to Mars when we were young men. I see your face and my heart starts jumping. Yeah, and I saw you there, saw you there. Yeah, and I saw you there, saw you up and away.
So I just chilled at Blueview for a couple of hours and watched the sunset. Oh, it's gone now. So I'm just heading into jungle territory again, and it is nearly 6 o'clock, which is mosquito hour. So I'm gonna bolt up to my room, do a sprint up that hill so I don't get bitten and get eaten alive. So we're having dinner with some of the divers early today, and I was already at Blueview waiting for him. I must have missed the memo, but apparently I look a bit cash, so bam! I'm ready to go, but I'm sweaty as a mofo. Gee, I didn't know this thing was the PP Islands black tie party. Eleni, what are you buying?
I'm buying buckets.
Another bucket.
Whee!
What time is it?
7:20.
7:20. It's 7:20 and they're already having a bucket. Wait, second bucket. Way too early for me. Brazilians. Too early for me. Maybe at 8:30, 1 hour.
You are.
I couldn't resist. I'm in trouble. I am gonna lose this camera.
Blogueiro man. Blogueiro man.
Loguero man.
Blogueiro man.
Yeah? There it is. Come on, go, try this one. First one. Yeah.
Vai lá, Nani. Eu acho que eu prefiro isso aqui.
Ah, my drink. Is that my drink? I don't even know what time it is, but it's pretty early and I'm struggling with the same bucket. She's a crazy one. No. Crazy. Oh yeah, she's a crazy one. Yeah.
I never smoke.
But sometimes it's not girl.
that was her first time smoking.
Você tem que falar em português.
Say that in Portuguese.
You have to speak in Portuguese.
Nah, too hard. I don't know anything. Bom dia.
Bom dia.
Lucy. Okay.
Yes.
Greetings from Brazil.
What?
So right now, a random guy gets in the ring with one of the Muay Thai fighters and see if he can last a round and not get knocked down. Yeah, good luck.
You